PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score Tennessee 7, Fresno State 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So Fresno State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have... about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
It's a shotgun run call. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st and 10 play coming up. Sticking with the running game. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Send out the field goal unit. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. Running through the tackle. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47. The ball has come to the line in the hurry up. Send the back in motion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
At the 46-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Well, these screen passes are all about timing. I really felt the offense looked like they tipped their hand. The defense started to kind of drift that way towards the screen, and by the time the running back catches the ball, there's just nowhere to go.
Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. They're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's now second down.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Trying the old counter play here. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Defense is coming after him. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Spinning out of the tackle. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated.
Tennessee 10. Fresno State 0.
They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. The ball's lining up here on 1st and 10.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down. The Volunteers offense is on the move now.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Leon. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And the tackling right there, but that's a turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
On the play. Third down coming up.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time.
Excuse me.
He'll field it close to midfield. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And now another deep ball here. Gets made down inside the 15-yard line. And the Vols are going to cash in this red zone trip. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
What the fuck is?
Just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. And the Vols have the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Tennessee 17, Fresno State 0.
Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Motion now from the tight end. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. The ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver left alone down there for a huge
Bro, are you kidding me?
touchdown.
I literally hit circle, switch to defensive lineman, switch to me in my corner. I take him completely out of the play. What the fuck is that?
Execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Off the play fake on first down. He slings this one deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about. But the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. And they pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. The Volunteers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Offense tops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his target. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure to bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They don't convert on 3rd down. Special teams coming on the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. The returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the back now goes in motion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he steps out of bounds, being crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. The Vols will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field.
Wait.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Vols. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Ball handed to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you're going to come back with some counters.
Why are you giving the fucking
shots
middle?
off of play action and keep
I literally have
away
a
with
stump
the
going
run
to the middle. No way fucking Fresno State's
First and
offense
10 now for the offense.
Fuck out.
A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
31, Fresno State, 13.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. They'll tackle him at the 27. And the Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, they're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to launch it deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Tennessee. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
38, Fresno State, 13.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35.
Dude, always missing wide open tackle. That's
Good
just
enough
crazy.
for a first down.
Oh,
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a quarterback keeper. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
So the ball placed right
stand
at
that.
midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The quarterback keeps it on the option.
there's the
There's
fumble.
just so many things happening on
He's
these
getting
great option
killed.
plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Football knocked
Ball,
loose
ball,
in the
ball, ball, ball.
backfield.
Pick up. Jesus
Defense
Christ,
jumps on the
dude.
ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
They finally bring them down at the 11.
Let's hit the other side.
Volunteers will crank up the tempo.
That's a first down for the offense.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Purple.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run it to the right side. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Volunteers. And this one is getting ugly. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Tennessee 45.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Greasy one of things.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout.
Damn, I thought I baited it. I thought I fucking baited him, dude. I mean, I did bait him, but my guy wasn't fast enough to catch up with.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
45. Fresno State 20.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The back's got it on a counter. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field.
Ooh, fucking flag there.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
After 44. And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Falls. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about another day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Set to kick it off.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. First down here for this offense.
Stupid.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Come on.
He's got a man down the middle. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch him.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Fresno State, 27.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
Ah.
At the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Get some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting
Please shut up.
on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Shut up!
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
That's, dude, what? That shit was in your fucking bubble shits, dude. What the fuck?
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on second down. Look at this. He'll go deep again.
What the fuck is that, dude? How's that not fucking
brings up third down?
pass interference,
That is really
man?
tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for
What
a
the
big
fuck am I
play,
missing?
and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to take another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to take another shot right here.
Are you kidding me? Like, what the fuck, dude?
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 20. Takes the pitch to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Tennessee, 59. Fresno State, 27.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Good throw, complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Defense stops him right at the
That
line.
was so stupid, bro.
It's an excellent effort by this defense.
Shotgunning on a
Staying
bank.
their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they roll the dice and go for it here on fourth down, late in the game with the lead, and they get it. Good job by the offensive line. The running back knew exactly where to go, and this one may be out of reach.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like
Some of
the
you boys
quarterback's
fucking figured out
patience
something.
here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next.
And looking for a big play here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Volunteers. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Tennessee, 66. Fresno State, 27.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Looking for the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
How do you catch the ball while you're fucking getting hit, dude? Get the fuck out of here. Can't stand it, that one.
Converting by this offense, and let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Well, this defense has played well with a
Wide stack.
there.
Oh, air formación.
This big lead at the moment, maybe.
You know what that
What I
one?
love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get points on the board.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the goal line. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what.
Defense looks suspect.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Vols. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big gain. Exciting play to end the game, but it's stopped short and the clock will run out. That makes it back-to-back hard-earned victories to start this season. Is this team a legit contender going forward?
They sure look like it right now, Chris. 3 weeks into this season, they look as good as anybody in the country, and they've been able to be consistent. I think they're gaining confidence in one another, developing some special chemistry. It's going to be exciting to see where they can take this.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So it's for the fucking ball.